There we go. Nope, that's not working either. Why is it doing that? Okay, it's working. Hello, guys. My cat got me. My cat got me good. How's everyone today? Hopefully we get an awesome... We're gonna have a great live. I just feel like we're gonna have a really awesome live today. Hi, make sure when you get in here you say hi. I'm using my tablet today and like it's weird because I like normally am so used to looking at the camera like straight ahead, like it'd be up here, but now it's like off to the side. So like I either look at the wall, but I'm looking at all you guys. It just doesn't look like I'm looking at all you guys, but I'm looking at all you guys. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna go live here too. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, when you guys come in, make sure you say hi. We're actually live over here on YouTube and live over here on TikTok, just because I'm a woman who wears many, many hats, and it's not always easy for me to go live multiple times on multiple platforms. So we're gonna do our best. So we're live over on TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, it's Kate the Angel Medium. If you don't follow me on YouTube, it's YouTube, Kate the Angel Medium. I'm pretty active on both platforms. I know we're, what, 9 days away from a possible TikTok ban. So if you are on TikTok and you don't follow me on my other platforms, get over there. Get over to YouTube. And if you're on YouTube and you are on TikTok and don't follow me on TikTok, what are you doing? And if you're not on Instagram and you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? Follow me on Instagram. I'm very active on all my platforms. So yay. We're going to talk about money today. We're going to talk about money today, guys, because I think people have to understand that what's really, really been taught recently is that money is hard to make. Money is not hard to make. Money is an abundant source. There's an abundant source of money because money is nothing but energy. It's a tool. Hi. Hello, Michelle. And so let's talk about why it's so important for us to manifest money. How many people in the chat, why am I not seeing my chat I don't see my chat. I can't see my chat. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, there you are. Hi, Pac-Man. There you go. Get your lottery ticket. Fuck it. Let's go. Let me ask you a question. How many people grew up in life feeling like money was hard to make? Money is hard to come by. That is because, welcome, Michael. Can I sing you happy birthday, Kermit? No, but I'll tell you happy birthday, Kermit, because I ain't singing unless you're paying, because I can't sing. Shout out to Molly. Hello, Molly. Hello, Account Not Found. I thank you for the gift, Shannon. So money is, I disagree. And if you keep telling the universe and God that money is hard to come by, it will always be hard to come by. So let's talk about how you can reframe that mindset and go from, money is hard to make to money is great and it's a tool to create life that we've always wanted. It's not hard. It's not that it's hard to make money getting a job with a gap only resume, but I'm worth it and given chance. Agreed. So let's talk about this. All right. Let's talk. Money is for predators and sheep because that's all it works. Well, that's a stupid thing to say, because money is what pays your bills. Money is what keeps a roof over your head. Money is what creates the life you've always wanted. So if you have that mindset, you're probably always going to be broke. And we don't do the whole broke shit over here because God wants us to be affluent. God wants us to have money. Because tell me, like, here's the thing. I know that I'm very generous with my money. Right. Money feeds your dog and buys him toys. Exactly. Money also creates income for other people. Like, I'm in a position now where I go and get, self-care done, and I go to small businesses and I pay them and I spread the wealth, right? To have the mindset, do I drink? Not really. I don't really have any interest in it. Truth Under asks if I drink or smoke. I have a glass of wine on occasion, but I quit smoking years ago, and smoking weed just doesn't sit right with me. I get really bad anxiety. Y'all would die so quick if others stopped taking care of you. Well, you're an idiot. Listen, you're literally a cockroach and you are pathetic. So I'm going to just get rid of you because I don't associate with peasants. Hide chooser from China. I don't, I'm on some royalty energy and I ain't getting off my crown for a fucking cockroach. That's just, here's where we go, okay? So let's talk about money again, because money is a tool. It creates what we want. It's nothing more than that. It's just a tool. And God wants us to be wealthy. I'm a very generous person with my money. I bless people all the time. And that's why it's so important for people like us to have money. It is so important for beautiful earth angels to have money because we are generous with our money and we help others receive money. We become sources of abundance. You see what I'm saying? So for you not to be doing your money work and for you not to be trying to open your wealth portal or receive money is actually selfish as fuck. Really fucking selfish. Because that person down the street that is probably looking for that $5 to eat, and if you don't have it because God's putting you in a special position to bless that person, then you're selfish as fuck. Yes, I said it. You listened to a short from me last night, the Wealth Portal one, and you got 70, or how did you say? I listened to a short from your last night, and you helped me manifest $98 randomly, unexpected money when I only had 30 to last me a week. You're welcome. I love my job. I literally have the best fucking job in the world for that reason. If you go listen, it's in my TikToks, it's on my shorts, the Wealth Portal activation, go fucking listen to it, okay? Proof in the pudding. You are a selfish motherfucker if you're not doing your money work. Sorry, not really sorry. If you're not manifesting money and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing because God wants you to have money so that you can spread and circulate more prosperity and abundance, you're a selfish motherfucker. Sorry. You should be so committed to yourself as an earth angel, as a spiritual guide, to constantly build your wealth. Well, you're stupid. And I have money and you don't, and I help people, and you're just here watching me on YouTube. So I might be insane, but I got fucking money and I help people and I love people and I'm an earth angel baddie, and you're just a cockroach that's commenting on my YouTube because you want a little bit of attention. So who's the bloody insane person? It ain't me. So here's the thing. Oh. Those are angel numbers. Lawn Hero said, Kate, I can't explain it, but every time I look at the clock, it's 808, 606, 404, 202. So you need to look up those angel numbers. You need to say, hey, angels, what does this angel number mean? You're going to go to Google, and the very first response is always the only response, because I don't want you to overthink things. The very first response that your angels give you when you go to Google University and you ask for, hey girl, how are you? It's good to see you. Oh, and Travice's mama is near. Danielle, hi, beautiful soul. So here's the thing. The more money we make, because God wants us to be wealthy, the more we can bless other people. So it is selfish of you to not be absolutely doing everything you can to be coming into this wealthy consciousness so that you can create money in abundance for other people as well. God does not want you to be broke. God does not want you to be burnt out. God does not want you to be in this begging mentality. Does that make sense? Because overflow is your birthright. Not just enough. God said your cup runneth over for a reason. And you ever notice that all of the people that are constantly in this place of gratitude, self-love, self-investment, self-improvement are obviously generating wealth. Good people are meant to have wealth. Over your cup runneth over, having more than enough. Because we're not supposed to give people our last $20, and we're not supposed to sacrifice ourselves for other people. What we're supposed to be doing is building so much money for generational wealth that we can create abundance for all of the people that need help, love, guidance. Okay? Anyways, so this is what it's the tithing. Whatever religion you believe in, there's always an aspect of charity. Okay? And that is why God wants people to have money. Yes, okay? So overflow is your birthright. It's what's meant to be. You just have to embrace and accept it. Thank you guys for all the love and all the gifts. I just really be focused. I'm really passionate about what I do. I really want you guys to step into this wealth consciousness because people like you need to have access to wealth because it is up to us to help the people that cannot help themselves. And that is the path of an earth angel baddie. Okay, so you're going to start asking your angels, your God, your whoever you work with, whoever you believe in, it's none of my business, how you can expect these new divine alignments to receive money. It's those intuitive nudges. The hate that I get on YouTube is fucking hilarious. And it's all a bunch of cockroaches. Literally cockroaches. That, like, you know what a cockroach, it's like they always have so much to say because they're so sad and pathetic, and they're probably just miserable. I saw this great TikTok the other day. I'm going to share it with all of you because I feel like it's very, very on brand for what we're talking about right now. Okay? So there's this teacher and this beautiful student in a reconciliation. What kind of depends on who it's for. A student, and the teacher goes, stand on a chair, okay? And he goes, okay, great, give me your hand. And now he says to the student, pull me up to the chair with you. Pull me up to the chair with you. And she tries with all her might, pull her teacher up to the chair, whatever. It doesn't work. You can't pull her up, she couldn't pull him up. Thank you for all the love and thing, okay? So then he goes, I'm gonna hold your hand again. And he pulls her down. It is so easy to pull people back down to a miserable place. It is impossible to pull people up to your frequency. It's impossible. But the people, the cockroaches, who are in a place of misery, self-righteousness, and all of those things are the same people that are going to do everything in their power, because a woman who is self-confident, who has built abundance, who has created this beautiful community, is a threat to them because it makes them feel bad. Because what I'm saying makes them feel bad. Oh well, not my problem. So how do we get richer? Every single day, we don't let the cockroaches get their moment. But it's a divine opportunity to up level. Okay. Stay obedient to God. Stay obedient to your intuitive nudges. If you receive guidance where it tells you to do something, why do empaths attract narcissists? We'll get to that. If you receive something, embrace it. It could be something as small as this. This is one of my favorite examples. How many times have you been, hey guys, how many times have you been to the supermarket, right? How many times have you been, I'm not reading the Bible, James. Go buy a life, you fucking weirdo. Oh my God. I'm literally married. I'm not interested. Go away. Ew. Like, yuck. You go to the supermarket and you're walking down the aisle and it's like, oh, I really need ketchup. But you're like, no, I have ketchup at home. I have ketchup at home. I don't have anything to worry about it. All this other shit, right? And you go home and you realize, holy crap, I needed fucking ketchup. I needed fucking ketchup. That's talking about staying obedient to your intuitive nudges. Or how many times you're driving home from work, you're driving home from picking up your kid from practice, right? And something intuitively tells you, no, go the other way home. But you're like, no, I'm not going the other way home. I'm going my normal route. And then you get on there, you go on your normal route, you go on your way home, and you hit traffic. And it's standstill traffic. And you're stuck there for hours and hours and hours because you didn't listen to your intuitive nudge. Go and listen to my short, it's there. You want a prayer for relationship reconciliation for a partner who doesn't see the truth. The most powerful thing you can do right there is ask them to see the truth. I don't think you should be asking for reconciliation with someone who hasn't seen the truth. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it wouldn't be healthy for you. It's better to pray for them to have truth and understanding. And then if they have truth and understanding, if they choose to come back to you, that's a beautiful thing. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Prosperity and money is freedom. I'm not sure. Did I say I was a prophet? You fucking weirdos. They're over here like, you're a false prophet. Did I say I was a fucking prophet, you fucking weirdo? Y'all just love to make shit up. Like, y'all love to come in here. Like, your lives are so fucking sad and pathetic that you're in some random person's page where you don't really, like, have any idea what I'm talking about because you're a fucking moron. You're an idiot. And you just want somebody to pay attention to you. Fucking weirdos. James, you're ugly. Like, ew. Go away. I don't talk to people like you. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm just like, yeah, keep commenting. Get the word out. So, money is freedom. You know, right? It's like, do you really have nothing going on that you want to come in here and talk to me? Like, I get that I'm fucking hot. Like, whatever. Ew, I'm literally like, I got a big ass rock right here. Think I'm worried about you? Yeah, y'all are creepy. Deanna, forgive yourself. I'm good with God. Oh my goodness. Anyways, this is what I'm talking about. If they had money, or if they were prosperous in any way, like, they wouldn't have time for this. They'd probably be out shopping, or they'd be traveling, or they'd be doing charity, or they've been doing like all of this other stuff. Like, they wouldn't be sitting around worried about me. Fucking weirdos. If y'all actually had a life and self-love and self-accountability and a real relationship with God, because I'll tell you one thing, God wouldn't really like you coming into people and being judgmental and self-righteous. Money is freedom because it creates freedom. You know what I mean? It's like, so why, how is money, I have a 5 head, what are you, jealous? You jealous of my fucking forehead, weirdo? This is funny to me. Y'all already know I transmute all of this shit. Like, y'all are making me richer and wealthier. I alchemize this shit like a motherfucker. I'm laughing and being giddy because I'm like, I'm eating it up. I'm loving it. My bank account gets bigger and bigger. Trust me, every time you comment some nastiness and hate, I already know what God's doing. God's over here like, yes, girl. I have not attended UW. I have not. They're talking about dumb stuff. That's what they're talking about. How is money freedom? Well, because it gives you the opportunity, the freedom to do what you want to do in life. The freedom to go to bed at night without worrying about whether or not your bills are paid. The freedom to sign your child up for a new football team and not have to be afraid on where you're going to buy all the equipment or how you're going to pay for. Moonlight, look at your face. You look like a fucking crackhead. Go away. Like, everybody go look at Moonlight's page. Like, literally her profile. She looks like, you know what she looks like? Not Dobby, like, my precious. It's always like the ugly bitch that wants to say something about my forehead. It's always the ugly bitch. Like, look, ew. One thing I've always learned is this, right? Like, ain't nobody talking shit to me that's prettier than me or got more money than me. Ooh, I gotta be nice. I got a violation on TikTok. Okay, but I'm just missing you. I'm being so for real. I don't know where my mods are right now, guys. I got it. I'll pay attention better to because it is changing the vibe. Yeah, so remember, guys, ain't nobody who is doing better than you judging you. Never forget that shit. Never forget that shit. So that's why I'm like laughing, because you got a whole bunch of losers down here who are judging me about my forehead. And I'm like, ain't nobody prettier or doing better than me hating on me, because they're too busy out here grinding. They're too busy on doing what they need to do. You know what I mean? They're not worried about me. They're not worried about me. Just like, never forget that stuff. Your haters are never, ever doing better than you. Ever. Ever. And that's why it doesn't bother me. That's why I find it funny. I do. So money is freedom. Money is a tool to create freedom. Therefore, money is freedom. So what you're actually manifesting in real life, in real time, is freedom. So you want the freedom to work when you want to work. You manifest the ability. See, one of the things that I've manifested in life is I can work live restricted for some nights. Yet, I don't know, I'm being whatever. So understand, they're going after me right now on my page. So I'm gonna chill a little bit, because I ain't losing my page for a hater, because this is my income. This is my opportunity. So understand that. Please Justice would be freedom for me, for my brother Jesse. Justice. There you go. I got people lower. Literally, I'm like, are you jealous of my forehead? It's a pretty nice freaking forehead, isn't it? It's a nice forehead. Money is freedom. Joshua. Because, Joshua, go away. If you don't like it, then leave. That's why I'm saying, no, you're just rambling. Yeah, I'm fucking rambling because there's a whole bunch of weirdos over here. Like, you see what I'm trying to say? Like, whatever. We're going to get back to making money, okay? Money is freedom. Money creates the life you've always wanted. And we don't have time for other bullshit. So we're cutting the crap now. But yeah, having haters just means you're doing something right because you're rubbing people the wrong way. That's all it is. You think I'm intimidated by them? Absolutely not. Y'all want to see the new bag I got? I got a new bag today. And if you know, you know. I'm really excited for Florida. So I got this really beautiful Celine bag. Isn't that so pretty? Thought I'd share that with you. Deanna, your husband hates you. Go away. Sorry. Oh, and I got a new wallet, which is really cute because I needed a new wallet. So we'll just do show and tell until while I get rid of all the weirdos. I'm like on a Celine kick. I'm on a Celine kick. I love me some luxury. And that's let's talk. Okay, I'm gonna get back to what I was about. Luxury is a language. Okay, it's a language of your soul. Okay, when aligned, it's sacred and not shallow. I'm manifesting a summer vacation. Literally. I'm not Christian, and you're okay. Because people have a real problem with spiritual people who love beautiful things. They do. They do. I work very hard. I have created the life I've always dreamed of. And I'm not ashamed of it at all. At all. And if you like beautiful things, and if you want to buy Louis Vuitton, or you want to buy Chanel, or you want to do those things, that does not make you not spiritual. It doesn't. It actually makes you very spiritual because you get it. Not this second. Let me focus on what we're doing right now. Okay? I love beautiful things. I love to surround myself with beautiful things. I love it. Exactly. You can't take money with you, so you might as well spend it. Enjoy it right now. So luxury is a mindset. It's a flow. It's how you approach life. All things are luxurious. Even just having that beautiful... How did I know about what lavender? I just channel. I don't always know everything. I just sort of put up what I'm supposed to put up. And this is what I'm trying to say. Like, luxury is the language of your soul. Your soul wants to be in beautiful things. Your soul wants to be surrounded in beauty. I mean, look at when we first came to Earth, you know, via, if you believe in Adam and Eve, the Garden of Eden. We are innately attracted to beauty. And so when we connect with our soul and we create the life we've always wanted, we are going to be, and for some people, that beauty is going to be muscle cars, or that beauty is going to be a garden, or that beauty is going to be pets, or that beauty is going to be the gym. Whatever it is, there's nothing wrong with it. Somebody who is wealthy, who has tapped into their spirituality, it's a true manifestation of representation, of actually being in divine alignment with God's source creator. Because, for example, and I don't ever film any of these things at all, but I don't know how many times somebody who is unhoused or anything like that, I buy them food all the time. I'm constantly donating my money all the time to people that need it. If I was not in a financial position to do that, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm constantly donating furniture and things that we're no longer using anymore, as opposed to constantly going on Facebook and asking for money for it, because it's unnecessary for me. Because I create wealth wherever I go so that I can bless others and also activate your wealth consciousness so that you can create wealth, so that we can continue to constantly be spreading abundance to all of the people that need it. It is an extension of the beauty within. Absolutely. So being spiritual is actually in direct alignment with money. Because when you are truly spiritually in divine alignment, you will naturally have money. You just will. Because you become so bloody magnetic that you just attract money effortlessly. You're in the flow. Money literally comes to you no matter what you do. Right? So the more spiritual you are, the more in tune you are with God. I mean, even if you go back to the Bible, think about Abraham and how blessed he was because he listened to God and he lived God's way. So God wants you to be wealthy. It's literally in the Bible. So the more you embody this wealth consciousness and ask your angels for the wealth that you are deserving of, the more you are in spiritual alignment, the more you are in divine alignment. What we just did here is what? Subconscious money block removal. It is a direct manifestation, representation of what's going on in the inside. It is. Gold, yes, gold inside, gold outside. So the more you pour into your own inner spirit, the more you do the self-love, the more you take care of yourself, it will manifest in the world around you. That's why I say all the time, every day I get hotter, every day I get wealthier. Because I do. Because all of this spiritual internal work is now showing up in my physical reality. And every day I get hotter and every day I get wealthier. Right? Right. It makes sense now. Good. So, luxury is a language of your soul, literally. So if your soul is right, you are luxurious. Thank you, girl. Thank you for the gifts. It makes sense. Because right now we've been taught by the indoctrination of religion, which I always say this, Rome never fell, it became a religion. Rome never fell, it became a religion. It is a government, it is governing. The Pope is wealthy AF. The Pope is wealthy AF. And all of his bishops are just as wealthy. Just saying. The Pope is the king of religion. He is the emperor of religion. And so what's going on here is the indoctrination of the self-righteous sanctity of having to sacrifice to be spiritual. But all it is was the religion wanting to hoard the resources and to control the population. Okay? Okay. So that's what's going on here. And having to reprogram through that is very difficult. It's the same thing of having to reprogram yourself from religious trauma and embracing a spiritual awakening and embracing that, you know what, maybe Christianity isn't the only thing. Because in my humble opinion, it's all real. It's all real. It's all real. I believe that Muhammad was Muhammad. I believe that Jesus Christ was Jesus Christ. I believe that Buddha was Buddha. And I don't think that one is better than the other, right? They're all just different journeys and different paths to God. And just like your DNA and my DNA is so beautifully unique to us and to everyone else, unless, you know, obviously identical twins and all that other stuff. There's always exceptions to every rule. But there are exceptions. That is what your spiritual practice and your belief system will look like. And as it should. Because Jesus Christ was not Jesus Christ until Jesus Christ was Jesus Christ. He was just Jesus. And Jesus had gifts. and communicated with God, source, creator, and saw angels and meditated and manifested. But they just don't want us to understand, because Jesus always said, Jesus, what would Jesus do? Well, Jesus would manifest. Jesus would turn water into wine. Jesus would spread the wealth. Jesus would provide for everyone. Right? Because here's the thing, guys. Jesus was not poor. In the Bible, it talks about when he's presented at the temple. And if you're familiar with Judaism in any way, you'll know this. The only way that you can ever be presented in the temple is if you come from nobility or if you had money. Jesus was never poor. Jesus had an accountant. Jesus had money. And let's give the benefit of the doubt. If Jesus Christ was traveling and anywhere he went and everybody knew who Jesus Christ was, you think for what were providing everything for him? Do you think he slept on the floor? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Not at all. Well, exactly, Princess Priscilla. One is not better than the other. It's just different. That's it. So, if Jesus did not have access to prosperity and abundance, would he be able to do what he did for the community and the people around him? Nope. Not at all. He would not. Yes, donkeys were a luxury in those days. His whole family had a traveling caravan. They had money. They had money. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it at all. And do you think if Mary didn't come from a family of affluence, that anybody would have taken her seriously? Especially not in those days. At all. And why would kings come to some random boy? Exactly. And why are there so many years missing of his life? Okay? Got it. Good. So wealth is your birthright. And the more we cultivate wealth, the more we can share with others, just like Jesus Christ did. Just like Muhammad did. Just like Buddha did. Oh yeah, I'm the real deal. See, what people don't understand is this about angels. They are not weak. They are not passive. They are not just love and light. They are all what? God's army. Warriors. They have a warrior spirit. They have a warrior mentality. Okay? Okay. And the indoctrination of the patriarch in this world is our downfall. And it is our job to wake everybody up. This is AI. Damn, I must be hot as fuck if you think it's AI. I love you guys. I gotta run. It was great. It was amazing. It was amazing. I love you guys. Have an incredible day. My son's over here texting me, trying to get me to pick him up early. Oh, fuck. All right, I gotta go, guys. I love you so much. I'm gonna see. He's saying he broke his collarbone, so he's like guilt tripping me to go get him because he's hungry. He's trying to get me to go get him pho. If you want a one, go check out my page. There's links there. I do one-on-ones. I actually have all of the things. So I love you guys. You are absolutely beautiful souls. You're incredible. You're powerful. And you're allowed male dominance. I have no idea. Okay. I love you. 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 You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. You are powerful. You are incredible. You're amazing. And you are deserving and you are worthy just as you are. And go be fucking badasses. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm figuring out how to end this. I got so many violations on TikTok.